So I had brought 5 items that belonged to our victim, Betty Fran. But that day before I went to see John, I went around my office and I grabbed other objects from other women, 4 women in my office, as control items, if you will, in an experiment. And I laid all these out in front of John. They were all...
Trying to distract him, trying to disprove,
100%. Either if he starts picking
You're
up...
You're an FBI agent. You're I'm not going to take your word for it.
If he picks up one of these things and starts trying to come up with some nonsense, I'm done. I'm going to walk out. Thanks for your time. And in the beginning, he looked over these objects, and I vividly remember he kind of put his hands out, and he pulled these objects away and kind of set them aside, and he said, I don't know what these things are, but they have no relevance to why you're here. And then he picked up, it was a pair of eyeglasses that belonged to our victim, and started providing information that was so specific. It wasn't ambiguous things. It was very, very specific that was utterly impossible for him to know. And
like what? Like what?
He called her by her name. He said she has 2 names. It's like Betty Fran, but she goes by Fran. He described what
that's specific.
He described what she looked like. He described how many children she had. He described things like she had a metal screw or pin or rod in her hip, which was true. And he was very careful. He says, well, she's been killed. The person that did this is either a boyfriend or a husband with a J first name, and I'm pretty sure it's the name John.